What up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys day number 3 in my 6th annual 31 Days of Horror. This is where I watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, and moving along here, we're actually going to be going into the Christmas season. That's right, just like last year I reviewed a Christmas horror film, decided I would do another one. We got Red Christmas. This is from the year 2016, I believe, but it's getting its wide release on Blu-ray in 2017, so it will be eligible for top 10 lists of 2017. This film stars Dee Wallace, and it was put out by Artsploitation Films, so I got this Blu-ray courtesy of them. I was really excited to check this one out. I'd heard some decent reviews going out of the festival circuit, and was looking forward to it getting a physical release so I could finally check it out. This film follows a family. I believe it's set in Australia, and basically they're having a Christmas get-together, a family get-together. Dee Wallace is sort of the head of the family. She's like the mother, and basically they get this weird guy showing up at their house in bandages, and we already know that he is a murderer because of a previous scene in the film. Basically, he begins to read a letter that has to do with an abortion clinic, with the family reacting very poorly, Dee Wallace reacting very negatively, flips out, asks him to get out of her house, and then basically people start getting home invaded and terrorized and stuff like that. This movie is actually pretty solid. It really is. Like, they threw in a nice mixture of like social commentary with the pro-life versus pro-choice angle, and it's very prevalent throughout the film and actually has a lot to do with the story. You have decent but sort of over-the-top gore. Like, it's not the most realistic gore, but it's still pretty cool to see. The Christmas vibes are not throughout. Like, it's set in Australia, there's like no snow or anything, but they managed to bring up the atmosphere, amp it up in the, you know, second and third act of the film by having a lot of good lighting. Like, they have greens and reds and blues and things like that throughout these hallways and corridors and corners of rooms and stuff like that. That really definitely amps up the atmosphere, the Christmas atmosphere. It's very much a predictable film. Like, I feel like everything in this film, you know exactly how it's going to play out. You know exactly what the motives are. You know what the family secrets are and all that, and you kind of get a vibe for what's going to happen in this film well before it actually happens. So I will say that was a little bit of a bummer. It's like they kind of tipped their hand a little bit too soon with some of the way the reactions are and the dialogue and stuff like that. There would have been a way to make it a little bit more mysterious. You pretty much know what's going on right away. It's not necessarily a bad thing too much because it is still fun, but it definitely doesn't make the film better for doing that. So I'm just going to come in at a solid 7.5 out of 10. Definitely a good Christmas horror film. I definitely recommend adding it to the collection. Blu-ray here by Artsploitation Films. Definitely pick it up. So that's it for day number 3, guys. Still going strong. See you guys in day number 4.